Hello everyone, I am Dharun K S from the Department of AI and DS. Today I will be talking about one of the most powerful tools used in software development, Git and GitHub. In simple words, it is a time machine for the developers.
Why version control? Version control helps developers track every change made to the code. It allows us to go back to previous version if something breaks. It also makes teamwork easier by preventing people from overwriting each other's work. What happens when code is lost? If code is lost, like from accidental deletion or system crash, it can waste hours or even days of work. But with version control tools like Git and online backup like GitHub, your code is always saved and can be recovered anytime. Why version control matters? Version control matters because it keeps your project safe, organized, and easy to manage. You can undo mistakes, track progress, and collaborate with others without confusion or data loss. So, what exactly is Git? Git is a distributed version control system. It helps track changes in a code while developing software. It was created by Linus Torvalds. Git is a free and open source. It works fast, support multiple people working on different versions of a project, keep your data safe, and you can use it offline too. What is GitHub? GitHub is a website where developers can store their code online. It works with Git and help people share their project, work together as a team, and keep their code safe in the cloud. It is used by many companies, students, and open source developers. In simple words, it is like a Google Drive but made for programmers and code. It also adds collaborative tools like issues, pull request, and CI/CD, which means continuous integration and continuous deployment. It is a process used by developers to automatically test and deliver code changes quickly and safely. Git workflow is the step-by-step process developers follow while working with Git. It helps organize how changes are made, tested, and shared in a project. The working directory. It is the folder where you edit your project files. It's what you see on your computer when you are writing or changing code. For example, you open a Java or Python file and make changes. Well, that's your working directory. The next step is staging area. The staging area is where you prepare your changes before saving them permanently. You add files here using the git add command. For example, you change 3 files but only want to save one. Well, you just add that one to the staging area. Repository. The repository is where Git stores the final saved versions of your code. You commit changes here using git commit and it keeps a history of everything. In simple terms, you make changes in the working directory, add selected changes to the staging area, then commit them to the repository. Let's see some common Git commands. Git init is used to create a Git repository in your project folder. It starts tracking your code changes. Git add moves your changes to the staging area. It's like saying I'm ready to save this file. Git commit saves your changes into the Git repository with a short message describing what you did. Git status shows what has changed, what's staged, and what's not. Git log shows the full history of commits. You can see who has made changes when, and what's the message where. Branching. Branching means creating a separate version of your project where you can make changes without affecting the main code. It's like working in your own copy. Why we use branching? It helps when you want to test a new feature or fix a bug without disturbing the main project. Each developers can work on their own branch. Merging. Merging means bringing your changes from one branch back into the main branch. After testing, your code becomes part of the main project. What is a pull request? A pull request is when you ask to merge your code changes into the main project on GitHub. It's like saying, hey team, I made some updates. Can you review and approve them? In simple words, you create a branch to make changes and you create a pull request to ask the team to approve it and review it and then merge it into the main branch. Let's talk about some GitHub collaboration features. Forking project. Forking means copying someone else's project to your GitHub. You can change it without affecting their original work. The next feature is creating issues. Issues are like messages. You can report problems or ask for a new feature or ask questions about the project. The next feature is team permissions and project. You can add people to your project and give them roles like who can edit, who can only view. You can also create task list to manage work. The next feature is README and documentation. The README files tells people what your project is and about and how to use it. It's like an instruction manual. Before ending the video, let's talk about real world scenario and career impact. In team project dynamics, you and others build a project together. Sometimes people disagree or make mistakes. You fix those by talking and checking each other's work. You can also set up tools that test your code automatically. GitHub profile for career. GitHub is like an online portfolio for coders. It shows how active you are and what you build. You can make your profile look good by adding cool projects and writing a short intro about yourself. Basically, it's about learning to work well with others and showing off your skills online so future employers or teammates can see what you are good at. Well, thanks for watching the video.